Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Thunder Today YouTube channel. I am your host, Dylan Hibbard, and in today's video, we're going to go over some NBA title odds that came out recently. We'll go over why the Thunder are number one or the favorites to repeat, and who might overtake them. We'll talk about some new challenges that this upcoming team will have now that they won a championship. Kind of talk about what to expect this upcoming year because now that you have won a championship, there's going to be new challenges that come with that. We'll talk about two big road trips that happen this upcoming season that I think will kind of be one of those things where it can make or break the season, kind of on if the Thunder for some reason are on a 70-win pace. Maybe one of those road trips help them catapult into that category, or they struggle in one of those road trips and we drop down below those 70-win marks. And then at the end, we'll kind of go over some more NBA 2K ratings that have come out and been released over the past couple days. But first off, title odds. The OKC Thunder have opened up as the NBA title favorites for 2026. Not that surprising considering all the teams that have improved over the offseason. You kind of figured that the Thunder would be the favorites to win it and go back-to-back. And as a matter of fact, this is the biggest / largest betting opening line on odds. The Thunder are the highest to repeat since the 2017-2018 Golden State Warriors. So not only do we as fans believe that we can go back-to-back, but everybody, at least right now early on, believes that the odds should go to the Thunder going back-to-back. And that kind of brings you in because you think about other teams like your Nuggets, your Rockets, your Knicks, Cavs, those kind of four teams, including the Thunder, that will make up most likely your top 5 teams in the upcoming season. And it makes you think about what some of the challenges will be for this Thunder team. You got to think they didn't have a championship. Still, people weren't believing that they could win it this year. They thought they were still maybe another year away. They just didn't think that we would do it. And now with the challenges of you are that team, everybody realizes that you just had one of the greatest seasons ever last year. And now going into it, people are going to be after you. They're going to give you their best every night. And from the Thunder's perspective, how are they going to handle that? These are still young guys. We got to think these still are guys that are their young 20s, 20, 21, 22. Caruso's the oldest at 30, but most of your guys are mid to young 20s. This is a whole nother thing, and this is just something that you have to continue to observe and watch for the Thunder, because in that fact, some players might crumble under the pressure knowing that, especially now, who does what, certain role players, how they affect the game and all of that, and teams are going to have a whole lot more to go off on, especially with the NBA Finals. And I think the Pacers kind of gave that recipe of possibly giving the Thunder troubles. But I think another thing that is going to be really challenging for this upcoming season is health. I think when you take away teams and who is most likely going to stop the Thunder next year, you can go down all the teams. But at the end of the day, if the Thunder are healthy and they are healthy as they were last season, the only thing that will stop this Thunder team this upcoming season is health. Is Hartenstein and Chet going to be able to stay healthy? Is Topic, AJ Mitchell, guys like that who were injured last year, who has already had problems in the past of injury, can they stay healthy? Do we get another 82-game season from Chet? Because I think if we are healthy and we do get a full season from Chet, I don't see why we don't go out there and win 70 games and we go back-to-back. I think without a doubt, this is the best chance of any team since the Warriors to go back-to-back, and it feels like everybody says that every year. We said it with the Bucks, the Nuggets, the Celtics, and all that. But those teams, they lost stuff in the offseason. You got to look at it. The Bucks lost guys. You had the Nuggets lose Bruce Brown the offseason after that. The Celtics, they just couldn't stay healthy, and that's why I'm saying I think health could be a very big factor here, and I think now that you're still a young team and one of the youngest in the league, that's going to help you out because young bodies won't, knock on wood, get as injured as much. So I think health and just knowing that you're going to get the best out of your opponents every single day is going to be challenges that Mark Dagnall is going to have to show these guys that. And in Caruso, too, Caruso saw it firsthand when the Lakers won in 2020. They go out there and they can't do anything in 2021. You have that championship hangover. So for the Thunder, it's going to be to avoid that and to realize that the job is the season has started over and the job there's a new mission in mind, and that is to win the title again. And now we'll kind of talk about two of the bigger road trips coming up in the schedule. As the schedule released, there was a late March road trip that kind of caught my eye. It's a lot with the Eastern Conference teams such as your Cavs, Magic, Hawks, and it's a long 5-6 game road trip, and I just feel like those types of road trips, especially at that point in the season where maybe the Thunder have already clinched atop whatever seed in the playoff and they're kind of setting pretty, where they might just kind of casually go about it. But if we're looking at March and there's still 3 or 4 teams competing for those top 3 or 4 slots and it's kind of mixing around every week, those games in late March when you're having to go on a road trip and be there for over a week on the road can be detrimental. But I think that if the Thunder are able to control the environment and be able to really just control the energy and know that looking ahead in the schedule, you don't want to look ahead too much, but know when those certain road trips are coming up where you're going to be a week on the road, kind of prepare yourself and be ready for those types of road trips, because the Thunder, with their schedule and with them winning, the NBA is going to put them in such tougher positions. They're going to put them in bigger matchups on bigger television and bigger screens because they are the champions. And I think there could be a lot that happens that kind of messes with the Thunder in that sense. So I'm just interested to kind of hear what you guys have thought so far. Let me know what you guys think about the road trips. Have you guys noticed anything about the schedule? What are some of the challenges the Thunder might face this upcoming year, including health, stuff like that? Let me know what you guys think about that. And then we'll kind of transition and wrap the video up today talking about the new 2K26 ratings. The play ratings for the top 100 players in 2K came out. All 5 Thunder starters were in the top 100. Lou Dort was ranked the lowest at 84, I believe, as an 81 overall player. Isaiah Hartenstein was just above Lou Dort at an 82. And then you had a major jump up from 80 with Hartenstein to all the way up to player number 31 in Chet Holmgren, where he's going to be an 88. And then you make another 10 jump spot to 21 where J-Dub is a 90 overall player, so they did get J-Dub that 90 overall slot. You guys kind of know in 2K, 90 overall is when you kind of get into that next platform. It's kind of a big difference between 89 and 90, and J-Dub was able to get to 90. They haven't announced their top 20 yet. It's only been 100 through 21. J-Dub was 21. We know Shea will be in the top, we would hope, 3. We're going to see if they maybe give him the 98, 99 since he's a cover athlete. We'll have to see from that perspective. But just being able to see 5 Thunder starters in the top 100, you could have made the case that Caruso honestly could have been up there. You're going to have guys like Wallace, Wiggins, Topic, Mitchell, Kenrich, J. Will. I mean, this Thunder team, you're going to be seeing it used a lot with 2K and all of that. So let me know what you guys think down below. Are you going to be getting the game? Are you going to be playing around with the Thunder? Are you a My Career guy? You guys will have to let me down below. But that'll be it for me today, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. It helps the channel out so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.